Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Quality ball. Gets his pass away. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. He's in a great... There's the hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. McTominay. Nicked it back promptly. Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Dani Olmo. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yildiz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
McTominay pinches it off him. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Indonesia faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Owen. Hernandez. That's been cut out, well played. Dani Olmo. And it's Owen. And here's Batistuta. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's got to be it. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kimmich. And it's Ribery. Hernandez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Osimhen. He has found the way through. He's had a hit! Yes, it's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Alvarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
That's a shade optimistic. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? João Neves. Pedri. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fermin. No, that was never going to make it.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Messi. He's picked his way through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He won't be happy with that one. And he thumps it clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. It's Batistuta, and he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the ball just... Osimhen! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Dani Olmo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has not gone well.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Messi! That's another chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That pass has been well intercepted. He's through here. Fermin. Looking for the run.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Daniel tries a shot. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's in. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Spain are having a ball here.
Well, that's really...
Has a go! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alvarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shapes to shoot! Yildiz! Could be danger here. Yildiz! And that's past the post.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El
So the
dorsal
manager
8.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 10. Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And that could set him on his way. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a climb! And that has faded wide. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And they're quick to get it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alvarez. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to... He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Simons. Alvarez. Yildiz. Great ball if he can get there. Fake. Great chance! He's got a goal! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, Eel.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Alvarez. He's one-on-one, surely! And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Hernandez. And here's Neymar. And Messi! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Messi in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Ribery. The fullback is in acres of space here. Saliba. Aim forwards. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Pavlovic.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that climbs up big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Alexander-Arnold. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
It's a mighty effort! Another fruitless header.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
And we have our very first corner. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. De Bruyne showing good feet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yildiz. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's got his range wrong there. And he's had it nicked away. Alvarez has found the net here, of course. Played back in. Pass is just off target. Neymar. Osimhen. Fermin. McTominay. And Fermin. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. Alvarez. Keeper's ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano. He's had a hit! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Portugal go into the lead.
Yeah, for me...
Decent hit! Split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Portugal have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. He's got a side of goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Ribery. And now they can spring out of defence.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's a superb pass. Osimhen, can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Osimhen stood his ground strongly. Ribery! And one more try. It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce.
And there's the end of the first half. Indonesia come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So it's back to business. Konate, Hernandez, Osimhen. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Referee's given a throw. Oh, played through for the wide man. And here's Ribery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Can he finish? And the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Back in once. Header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Messi! And he can clear it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the hit! Oh, what has happened here? And that has been clubbed away. Ribery. Ah, now can they counter? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nicely spread. Messi looks to get on the end of this. That is a great ball. And the finish! Yes! And the comeback is complete! Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Up he goes! And he's gone looking for safety. Fermin. Now Hernandez. Yildiz looking to run onto it. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ribery. He could be in here. Fermin! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Beckham. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Stood up well to him there. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ribery. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets his pass away. Now it's Kimmich. It's a goal kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's De Bruyne. Nicely aimed pass. Tries the cut back. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that is rather wayward. Ribery gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Decent progress down the left. Neymar. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
Hernandez has a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And the number on the board is 3. That is good alertness. Ribery. Kimmich. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, great play! Shot chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Indonesia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this... Kaká! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Ribery carries the ball down the right. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Kaká. McTominay. Now Hernandez. And it's lofted through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Alvarez is in a really good position out wide. And he's there to retrieve it. Osimhen. He can get that clear. Kivior cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Alvarez. Indonesia, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi. That's going to go a long way. And here's Messi. Menu opts to play it back, rolls it backwards. Messi. Stood up well to him there. That has been cut short. Rooney sends that a long way. Kaká. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Gets his head to it! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And he's being shifted off it. Alvarez. Yildiz. Alvarez. Great work on the overlap. Hernandez gets flagged offside. The pass has gone astray. And it's Ribery. Now it's Osimhen. Menu. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Ribery. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Yildiz might just make this. Hernandez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Firmino. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out of play. Alvarez got a shot away. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Alvarez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Firmino. Alvarez. Spread out to the left. And he's there to belt it away. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. It's run loose here. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's got away. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice does well to stand firm and defend it. And that's gone loose. pinches it off him. Here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Firmine. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Konate.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Wriggles his way through. Some resolute defending there. Girassi, he's found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, in for the pieces!
The attendance for this match
Oh,
was
and they really should have been made to pay.
71,649.
This is their second corner of the game.
England showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Spread neatly. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that was very necessary. He's found a way past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That'll be a throw. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! They've got to be quick to recover this. Hits one! They did it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 10.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Number 2.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nelson Semedo. Number 5.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ribery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yildiz gets his pass away. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Messi. Kaká. Now it's Girassi. And the finish! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely weighted ball. Alvarez, and he's managed to get free.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes
Nelson
added
Semedo.
time.
And he's managed to get rid. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk clears. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to... It has come to that time when everything is starting to fall into place. This a game of massive significance, potentially pivotal, very, very little margin for error. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's away we go then. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. No, that's been intercepted. And they can counter here. Spread neatly. Rudiger cuts out the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rummenigge, pull it. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from Messi! Against the crossbar! Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Lionel Messi, one of the greatest, perhaps the greatest ever, European Player of the Year so many times. The first of those way back as a 22-year-old, Jim, in 2009.
Yeah, and it came after such a great season. Treble winners with his side, of course, capped off with a very memorable European win in Rome.
And remember him picking up his boot after losing it when scoring that goal. Everybody recalls that one.
Yeah, and for me, that game marked a whole new period of true excellence for Messi at both team and individual level.
Sure did. Gets good distance on it. And it's lofted through here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham, and the shot! Goal! Brazil! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Camisa 22.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's Messi. So what can they make of this?
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kimmich. Konate. Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Osimhen. Yildiz. That has been slung wide. Plays the ball back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played back. Yildiz. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ruminant. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham. He's played him through. Goes in for the header. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book.
Foram indicados 2
Cannavaro.
minutos de acréscimo.
And that is a little undercooked. Osimhen. Yildiz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Temos uma substituição.
There's the start of the second half. Indonesia come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Konate. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It's Kimmich. Nelson Semedo. Out to the left it goes. Referee's given a throw. Rummenigge. Rummenigge looking to get on the end of this. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Played into space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Osimhen. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And that's another good win of the ball. Alvarez. Nelson Semedo. To Rabiot. It's Kimmich, and that interception was most necessary. And it's Gullit. Rabiot. Kimmich. Foot in. Vinicius Junior is the guilty party there. Nelson Semedo. It's Kimmich. Alvarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Osimhen. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McTominay. Vinicius Junior.
Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Rabiot. Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Rodri. Kimmich. Now it's Rabiot. Oh, and he's through the middle. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So is this the start of a comeback? He scored! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. So many teams, so many ambitions. There is certainly a heightened sense of urgency here, with the prize seemingly within their reach. It is time to make it happen. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Forlan. And there's green grass ahead of him, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, super find. And that was very necessary. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that looks a decent chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ribery. Rodri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And no, that was never going to make it. Akanji gets good distance on it. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Can he put it away? Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Osimhen. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Akanji gets it clear. Vlahovic. And he's intervened well there. Nelson Semedo. Fiddles it through. Chance with a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Alvarez. Osimhen. Oh, they can break here. Rodri. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. That is a brilliant interception. To Osimhen. Kubo. McTominay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nicked it back promptly. Alvarez.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Kubo. It's a good run down the right. Vlahovic. Looking for options for movement. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. McTominay defending his corner. Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nelson Semedo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Osimhen. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. McTominay.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Osimhen! Rodri. Floated up and over. Always onto this. Nice ball, and he might be in here. It's full on! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Indonesia are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 17, number 20, number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field, number 25, Rabiot. Number 7, Ribery. Number 45, Pavlovic. Substitution.
Here we go again then. He's picked his way through. Just the keeper's and solid! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance here. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pavlovic has been caught there, it's a foul. Konate. Oh, he's been caught napping! Face to face with the keeper. He can get that clear. Oh, easy pickings there. That looks a cracking ball. There will be a throw-in. And it's Ruben Neves. Backward it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, well played, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's wonderful
The
alertness.
attendance for this match was
That is a little undercooked.
71,550.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Surlot. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an
Now the finish! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.